They just don't celebrate Halloween around here no mores. Sometimes I like to roam these streets and remember the Halloweens of the past. I would joyfully skip to my loo along the crowded sidewalks, stopping at each and every house on the block to get a handful of those sweet, sweet, tasty treats. I always had a bag of candy in my one hand and my father's hand in the other. I always loved this holiday, but 7 years ago, everything changed.
You little scumrats, happy Halloween. Sushi.
My own mother was gunned down in cold blood in the very kitchen she loved by my father's sixth cousin. But luckily, my father found him 5 years later, brutally shot him in a parking lot, left him for dead, and took all of his money. My father was a hero. We lived happily, he and me, that is, of course, until he died last year. My father was found dead in the middle of the very streets he used to merrily skip. He finally reached his infinity and beyond.
Listen, kid, it's a sad story and all, but I'm about to get off my shift. You gonna drink any coffee? I'm not.
I know what you're thinking. Were there any other family members that knew about my father's fortune and wanted him dead so they could have it for themselves? Well, I thought the exact same thing. That's why I went to my cousin Jimmy to see what he knew about the crimes and make him pay for what he did. My cousin Jimmy was the son of the man my father killed. If anybody wanted my father's blood on their hands, it was him.
Hey, what gives?
Hey Jimmy, trick or treat.
Hey, what gives? What are you doing?
I'm just serving up some ice-cold, fresh justice, and you're a hungry man with a big order to fill.
Hey, I don't know what you're babbling on about, but if it's about your dad, you need to know I had nothing to do with it.
You expect me to believe that you didn't kill my father to steal the fortune that he stole from your father when he gunned him down in the diner parking lot and left him to die 2 years ago?
Wait, your dad killed my dad? I was told the killer was never found.
Oh,
Hey,
I had this strange feeling that Jimmy was telling the truth when he said he didn't do it. There was something genuine about him. Good kid. It's a shame he died that night.
Are you kidding me? Come on, Junior. What are you doing?
Listen, kid, I really don't care about Jimmy and your family and stuff, alright? I got a family of my own to go home to. You gonna drink any coffee? I'm not.
But I wasn't there for the coffee. I was there waiting for someone. A friend? Maybe. A suspect? Definitely.
Buddy, who are you talking to? Are you deaf or something?
I was waiting for her, Veronica Silversnake, a damsel with a voice like a violin and a body to match. And by that I mean she had a really long neck and a weird oval-shaped body. She married into my mother's side of the family. Then she divorced my mother's brother's kid and took half of his life earnings. If anyone was gonna kill for cash, it was this broad.
Well, if it isn't the King of Halloween himself.
King of Halloween? I haven't heard that name in years. I stopped going by that name when both my parents were killed on separate Halloweens. Real shame, go figure.
There you go, breaking the fourth walls like you always do. You really are your father's son.
Yeah, well, what do you even know about my father anyway? You know his name, sure, but you know his story? Doubt it.
You're right, kid, I don't know nothing about his story, but I do know something about his fortune, and you must be swimming in it by now.
So you know about his money, huh? So what are you here, to kill me too so you can take it all for yourself?
Don't worry, son, I ain't kill your old man. I don't have a reason to. You see, I got my own fortune. Never have to work a day in my life.
So you didn't kill my pop?
Wouldn't dream of it. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a plane to catch. See you around, King of Halloween.
Another dead end. I was all out of options. My questions were piling up and my answers were piling down. I was a needle in a haystack trying to find some goddamn answers.
Listen, kid, I'm real sorry about your little predicament, alright? The coffee is on me. Enjoy it. I'm gonna start closing up.
Hey, thanks, Miss Diner Lady. You always knew how to treat me and my dad right. Ever since I was younger, we used to come here. Never tried your food. We just loved the atmosphere. We always hated the fact that you never did have any coffee, though. You always said it was some damn near commie biz. Hey, wait a second. You guys never have coffee. What kind of game are you playing, Miss Diner Lady?
Why can't you just drink your black coffee and drift away like your father did? You two and your damn narratives, always coming in here, talking and nothing, ordering nothing, always ordering coffee they didn't have. You two drove me nuts. And then your uncle couldn't aim a gun where I told him where to find you 7 years ago. He missed his chance again where I told him where to find you 2 years ago. And so I had to do the job myself 1 year ago. And now, here we are a year later. It's time to say goodbye to this world and hello to another.
Thanks for clearing up that timeline, Miss Dino Lady, but your time is up. Coffee is served.
And that's how I saved Halloween and stopped the commies. The king was back on his throne, and it was time to get back to trick-or-treating. My father was finally avenged, and the sweets were pouring in. What a time to be alive.